This was challenging. I'm just going to bring it up because I'm sure everyone has in this documentary. Is the Robin Williams years.
And he was such a restless guy. He was just a performing animal.
Look here. Take a whiff of that. Ah, you fool. You know, Watson, you're very bright sometimes, and other times you're as gullible as a hamster in an oven.
God! What was that?
I don't know. Some old fox, I think.
And he one day just came around, he came backstage, and where maybe it was in between shows or in between acts, because it was a 2-act show, he comes backstage.
Because it was the first time he showed up back, like literally came through the backstage and was like back in the kitchen at the Jan Hus with us going, hi, I'd like to do the show, or, you know, sit in or do something.
And that was the beginning of maybe 20 to 30 shows that Robin did.
It's a completely different matter. What I'm trying to say, Gerald, is if your behavior does not improve in this...
I'll go blind.
No, Gerald.
That's a pretty intense school, sir.
Gerald...
I didn't know this was Marquis de Sade High School.
Every weekend, or almost every weekend, when he was shooting Moscow on the Hudson, and would perform with us. Sometimes Friday night, sometimes Friday and Saturday night, and you never knew if he was coming. He would just show up, and many times he would show up after the show had started, and then he would make an entrance from the back.
And so he would come on stage, and it was so much fun. This was at the Jan Hus, to watch.
And the audience was, there'd be this wave of that you could hear, the wave when he would walk up on stage.
The rolling of acknowledgement.
Walk up on stage as people realized who he was and what was happening in that moment.
See it first in the first few rows, and then behind, and then behind, and then behind. So that was fun to watch that.
Again, it was the days before mobile phones, so people were going out to the payphone on the corner of 74th and 1st and calling their friends, like, Robin Williams is here, and you were and we didn't know he was going to show up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to our surprise guest tonight, none other than Mr. Robin Williams. Not mine.
Oh, obviously. Obviously left over some, I know.
He was kind and sweet and very generous backstage. On stage, he was on fire. You had to keep pace with him because he was always taking a scene and doing something really unexpected with it.
Hold on here. These are Australian ferrets.
Ferrets, huh?
To call them. All right, look at that. They don't like women. They're one of the only homosexual mammals I could find. Look at that, they're redecorating the cage. There. I don't know, I like to bring out unusual animals to New York. You must find me very strange, don't you?
No, not at all. I've been talking for quite some time.
Oh, then you're very strange.
He had his own idea of what he wanted to do. He didn't really let anybody else navigate the scene. You know, there wasn't a tremendous amount of give and take.
No, that you're not the man I think you are. And I'm not the person you think I am. I'm actually... Sabunga Day. Holmes! Yes, I'm no longer Holmes. Yes, I am, Watson. I was kidding with you.
Robin, you know, Robin's Robin. He's going to just go off. And Chris was there to back him up every step of the way. Chris was there, brilliant, Holmes, brilliant. And he was, you know, feeding him more and more. No matter what Robin did, he just kind of stayed with it. He never tried to take focus. Chris never tried to be the one to take focus. He knew that focus was on Robin.
Wait, Watson, what's this? I don't know who the hell I am now.
Put your face back out, home, please!
There it is, Watson. Good to play with your mind like that. Look, Watson, wait. What's this? I'm a midget now, Watson.
Another brilliant disguise.
Yes. Yes, it is.
But again, his choices were all great. His memory was great. The fact that, you know, everything, all the little details that Robin would say, Chris like rattled them off in a list.
Yes. Kasha is no good. The kasha is not fresh. Kasha is not fresh, and the barley is rotten. Right. Which brings us to the first living wobbler. Right. And, of course, the shrunken head. Yes. The dirty socks I smell. Yes. 2 lines we did on the tape. But what did we do the lines of? You didn't ask what we did the lines of. Everyone assumes it's cocaine. But therein lies the drift. Therein lies the fact that we have snorted Cruex. Brilliant, Holmes! Isn't it? Thus we will not get athlete's nose. Yes. And in the process of avoiding athlete's nose, we will avoid being attacked by the French sportscaster. You know what I'm going to say right now? Absolutely. The French sportscaster, Howard Cosell. And by avoiding him, who was going to throw the dirty sweat socks at us and hit us in the face and hopefully give us athlete's nose, and then we would die of severe itching of the nasal cavity. So we've thwarted him already. Yes, we have. We have already made him to be the doofus that he is.
Well, I think Robin loved it to torture the actor. It was just a very free form. It's probably the least scenic of almost all the scenes we do, but it's a great vehicle for that individual moment of comedy, which Robin had so much fun doing. He loved to, you know, he was less about the arc of the scene and more about having fun doing the scene while it was going on. And torture was just a perfect format for him. The scenes would change a lot. There'd be some central theme going on, but with the clues coming in, it could go anywhere, and Robin just liked to go anywhere.
This is our favorite part of the show right now. We call it Torture the Actor. Do we have a volunteer from backstage, though? What? This could be the longest scene you've ever done, besides the last one.
I'm glad Sears had that sale.
Oh, he's gone. Good. What we need right now is a suggestion that he doesn't hear. I would like you to think of obscure sayings, phrases, cliches, or proverbs. Stop running with that stick or else you'll poke your eye out. He's going to have to guess that based on the clues we give him.
Wait, here comes another clue. I hear them.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. In the name of love, before you break my heart. In the name of love, before you break my heart. Think it all over. Think it all over.
I think we have the long album version here, Joe.
Thank you. Thank you both. Something to do with stop.
Yeah, that's a word.
Stop what?
Doesn't matter with me. Watch that, Gerald. It's all there.
Stop the blinder running. Stop the blinder running. Stop the blenders running. Stop running. Running.
Yes.
Stop running. When you can walk.
The assembly, my name's Clinton. I'm the musical sort of act here for the assembly. You don't mind if I just rehearse just to get ready for the assembly?
All right, certainly.
I love you. You love me. Oh! Oh, my goodness. Oh! You see what he just did? He
Blinded. Stop running blind.
How did he blind himself?
Poking.
Yes, poking what?
Stop running with that stick.
Turn around quickly, Gerald.
Stop running with that stick and poke your eye out.
No,
Wait, I know what I know. Oh. Stop running with that stick. You'll poke your eye out.
Now, in order to start the scene, we need a suggestion of a relationship. A reason two people would be together, like pilot and co-pilot, any relationship at all. Divorce. Easy, Carol, easy, easy. Now look what It's just the scene. Just the scene. Divorce is our relationship.
Not even married. That's so incredible. That's a psychic going like, you're getting ready for it. That's incredible. Jeez. God almighty.
What have you got for you, Watson? To show you something, to show you a point I hope you'll catch.
Well, I'm all ears, Holmes. Speak.
You're all ears, Watson, then you couldn't see me right now, could you?
He was always taking a scene and doing something really unexpected with it, throwing it out the window or breaking reality, which is a no-no in improv, by the way, breaking somebody's reality. But with Robin, he could break any reality. We didn't care because he was Robin. He could do whatever you wanted to do.
Okay, our first line of dialogue is,
This pickle is green, and our last line of dialogue is, let's play Monopoly.
Get over there. We'll play a game that we all love so much, you know.
What game is that?
Well, I would tell you, but then they seem to be over, wouldn't it? Here you are, old friend.
Let's just play and not mention the name then.
All right. I think we could play without mentioning your name to see who does it.
Absolutely. We're all home. We do have all night.
We do.
I've got nowhere to go. How about you?
Well, I used to, but the series has been over for a while.
When we did one-word stories, we would tell a story with each actor using one word at a time. Now, if an actor made any mistakes at all, the audience would get to yell, die. And we would do that a lot. And if you died, you would have to do a death.
I go for you.
No, what?
I go. I did not say the word after you. Go. Save yourself.
I'd like to welcome you to Club Boom Boom. Thank you very much. Tonight's male go-go dancers, thank you for coming. I like that lovely strip number if we could, Tommy. Thank you for coming. Strip number?
Woo!
Whoa.
Yeah!
There's this, I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a scene with Carol and Robin, and you know they're doing they're in a rehearsal, and Robin keeps breaking character, and she is riding. It's like Carol is flying this box kite in a hurricane,
And it was a long
and she's
scene,
holding
too.
on really well. You did a great job in that scene. It was like,
And what we need in order to do it is a first line or an opening line of dialogue. Just give us an opening line of dialogue. Anything at all. Just give us a sentence. Anything that you would like to... Pardon that? You make my heart beat. Very good. That'll be our opening line. No, we also need... We also need a closing line of dialogue. Let's go to lunch is the first one I heard, so we will start with you make my heart beat and end with let's go to lunch and we take you to a scene in progress.
Make my heart beat so damn fast I feel like Buddy Rich is on my front ventricle.
And likewise, you make my heart beat also.
Really?
It's true.
Let's see if they have the same beat.
Oh!
Oh, damn it.
Oh, Thomas, I just can't do this scene with her. I don't feel shit. I don't feel anything. She's not in the scene. How can I make believe I love her? I don't... Oh, shit.
You cut the shit and get back.
Oh, get off that door! Don't put the scene in now! I can't work with her. Fuck this. I don't know.
All right, for Christ's sake! You come back here!
All right, Miss. Oh, yes, indeed, Miss Commercial.
Well, maybe if you were a real man, you could do this scene.
Real men? No. Theater isn't big enough. All right, let's try it again.
All right,
Thomas,
fine.
can we dim the lights just a touch? Can you dim them?
I care about you. I really do. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Overtime!
Let's try it again.
All
Okay.
right, overtime.
Slut. Let's go. You make my heart beat. Come over here.
Yes, together, forever.
Forever.
forever will live in happiness somewhere, somehow. I know that's true.
There's a place for us, Jock. Somewhere.
I was thinking of a song reference, weren't you?
Oh, yeah, get me crazy!
Well, somewhere there's a place. Somewhere, and you're going to get on the song, weren't you? Get off it!
Look, I've got an idea.
Well, should we do it like it was written as a Tennessee Williams play? Let's try it like that.
All right.
All right? You make my heart beat, damn you.
And you. You make my heart beat also.
You steaming hunk of white trash. Never have I wanted a woman more in my life. Oh,
Get your hands off me.
Oh, Lord, I feel like drool on a dog's lip.
It's too bad you look like a pimple on a dog's butt.
Where did she get that line, Tom? Was that line in there, or did something come out of her bitchy stuff? What was that? Pimple on a dog's butt? I don't think Tennessee Williams wrote that, do you? Pimple on a dog's butt, okay. Nice try, honey.
Nice try.
Okay. Let's just put this all aside. Damn it, I'm sorry.
All right.
I've been an asshole, I admit it.
Okay? All right.
I accept the apology. You have been an asshole, I admit it.
I have a word for you, too.
No, really, I'm sorry, this is it. From here on in, we're going to do it correctly.
All right. Say it quick, damn you.
Before I die right here?
No, don't die on me now.
I won't.
Please, because you know the line.
I know. Let's do it then. Let's do it together. From here to eternity, darling, let's go to lunch.
In only these few short minutes you can learn to improvise. Thank you. Come home, yeah. Come on back up again, yeah. Praise the power, yeah. Whoa, yo. Robin Williams!
Robin Williams found us. We didn't find him. And, of course, we were just in awe of him as a comedy force, because that's what he was. He was more than just a TV star, more than just a comedian that was very, very popular. He already, at that point in his career, was ridiculously famous and lauded, and the fact that he worked out with us, did a couple of things. First of all, it was a thrill on that level, but on another level, it validated us. At least I felt that way. Some part of you has to say, if he's choosing to work out with us, we can't be that bad. We've got to be okay at what we're doing.
Holmes, if the pickle is green...
Then the lamp is living, yes. You see what we're getting to now?
Holmes.
Nothing. We've had nothing so far.